And welcome back to Atwood's Garage. Sunday once again. It's Mother's Day. Got a few hours to be able to play with stuff. Once again, get my yard work done. Wife has gone to the store. She'll be back shortly with some groceries. I'll help her unload, and I know kids are coming over again. It's for Sunday dinner and Mother's Day dinner. So I got a few hours here to play. Today I'd like to I'd like to do my brakes, finish my lines, but I know better. Right now the system's empty, and I still need to get panels put in on the driver's side of the transmission tunnel. So that's probably what I'll do. That's what I really need to do. That way I can get that side closed in, and then I can get those lines put in permanently, and then I can fill the system. So reality is I need to get that done first, then I can finish getting the brakes plumbed. I don't know if I'll get that far today. Anyways, did have an idea about how to seal up my floor on where I raised it on the passenger side for the cooling tubes. Thought about just putting material in, welding it down. Then I'd have a whole sunken area that I wouldn't be able to wash anything out. So I don't know if you can see under here. Can I get under there? See, that's what it looks like. I got that about 1 inch gap there. So I'd like to leave that 1 inch gap and fill it with a pool noodle. It's easily cleanable. If I need to get a lot of mud in here for whatever reason, I can pull this 2 sections. There'll be a pool noodle under there and a pool noodle up here. I can pull them out, run a hose, rinse everything off. So I think that's what I'm going to do. The back, obviously, all this will be boxed in. So if I get something down in here, I'm not worrying about it. I'll just clean it up as I need to clean it up. But I still got to do everything pretty much behind the seats. So today's project is coming down this left side here, getting this filled in where I've got the brake lines. That way that's done. I can get that painted. Or I can get seam sealed and painted. And then they get the lines put on permanently. And it's supposed to be a really nice week. Let me show you guys around here. Hi. It's supposed to be a really nice week this week. Looks like we're going to go straight in the summer. It's going to be mid-80s next week, starting I think Tuesday maybe, might even Monday. It's going to be about 70 or 72 today, which is beautiful. Nice breeze, sun's out, much better than yesterday. It's in the 50s, cold, wet, and rainy. Do have some new members of the family, so to speak. First of all, several families. One, I have several new subscribers. Welcome you both to the channel. Actually, I believe 3 now. Well, all 3 of you back into the channel. Also, my oldest son, a friend of mine, rents a building that used to be a garage. The owner of the garage passed, and his sons aren't interested in renting the garage as a garage anymore. But they'd like to keep the building for rental purposes. So my brother already rents pretty much the entire building anyway. It's pretty much taken all over mechanic duties for himself. So they've also made him a package deal on all their vehicles that they left behind, cars and motorcycles and such. Part of this package deal was a 97 Jeep Cherokee Country with a number 5 knock. Everybody knows what I'm talking about there. Otherwise, it's got some rocker rust, but it's clean otherwise. It was an old lady's car. They were off-roaded. Looks like it was well kept. It's been off-road for about 10 years. Brakes are shot. Needs new lines ran, and all the brakes worked on. This start and run. We had to put a fuel pump in it last night to get it to run. It definitely has piston slap at 5. So we need to get a motor for it. Also part of this deal was a 98 WJ, which is in decent shape. I mean, really good shape body-wise. Interior's clean. It's a 4-liter car with Select Track. Has a cracked radiator. Cat thieves came by and took the cat, so we have to replace the cat. Needs brakes, brake lines, and tires. The usual stuff. It's been sitting for about 6 years. But my son picked them both up for a good price as a package deal for himself. we're going to first fix up the WJ to make it a decent driver for his expectant wife. And then, but she really wants the Cherokee. So, like I said, we're going to get the WJ up and running, make it reliable for her. She's going to drive it while we get the Cherokee cleaned up and reliable for her, because she really likes it. She used to have one but had to sell it because it was really rotten. So this is just like the other one she had, and she's really, I think, excited to get back into it. So we'll get that one cleaned up for her. Like I said, we did give it a fuel pump in it last night, and we pressure washed it. Like I said, it's been sitting for 10 years. I've seen cars have some moss on them, but I've never seen cars have lichens growing on them. Yeah, you could have thought it was an oak tree growing out of it. But anyways, we did pressure wash it last night, but it was in the dark. I don't know what it looks like. It is over at my buddy's shop still. It's probably going to remain there for a little while we get the mechanicals taken care of. Once we get the brakes taken care of and it's drivable, quote unquote, it'll probably be taken over to my son's house. He's got an area beside his garage where he can park. So he'll probably drive it over there, rod knock and all, or piston knock and all. As long as he goes slow, it'll be all right. Keeps the revs down, doesn't beat the heck out of it. But I'm sure it'll probably expire in a dramatic fashion. He may blow it up. He may choose not to damage it further and put the pistons in. I'm not sure what his plans are for that yet. Like I said, the WJ is another 4-liter. It runs beautifully. Like I said, it's a select track car, so it's got a 242 in it. My daughter's WJ is also a 4-liter car, but it's quadra track. Really wish she had the 242 in hers. But anyway, today's project, we'll get these panels made up for the left side of the console, tunnel, whatever you want to call it. That way I can get my brakes finished. But that was garage. We'll be back. To be continued. Oh, welcome back. Got some work accomplished so far. Sorry, I try to keep you out of the sun here. Anyways, we have my first 2 pieces put in. And I've got cold galvanizing compound on them. It's primer. That's drying. We'll take a break here. We'll grab some lunch, and I'm going to start working on getting this side filled in. And I need to get the back side over there started. But I got some more structure I need to get welded in as first to work around the hoses. So I get this side done. Maybe get the top pieces cut for the center here. I'm actually running a little heavier metal up there for that. That way I can actually bolt stuff to it. This is like 16 gauge sheet metal I'm using for skin, and then I'm using my 11 gauge up here for the top. Eventually this plate will go away with the 2 shifters on it. It's just in there temporarily so I can drive it when I want to. Get those pieces made up, and then those shifters will get transferred down to them. We're going along little by little. Again, beautiful Sunday. We'll be back. So I went ahead and started with my seam sealer. I would, like I said, I wanted to get this side done. This is quick dry. It should be done in about an hour. It's about time to get something to eat anyway. So I figured I'd go ahead and get that on and get that started drying up. I'd like to get this side painted today. If I can get that filled in and then get that covered up, I might break out the paintbrush. Now it's gonna be nothing special in here. Pretty much just the same stuff we use on the rockers, which is just Rust-Oleum smoke gray. Pretty easy to buy. You can get it anywhere. Like I said, this is just a trail Jeep. I'll do a nice job on it and everything, but there's no sense getting crazy with it, nor expensive with it. Plain old Rust-Oleum works just fine. Anyways, we're gonna grab some lunch, let this set up. We'll be right back. All right, so I took a break, had something to eat, and got busy again. Got a lot done since my last report. neighbor screeching at her dog. Anyways, as you can see, I got the rear filled in. Got everything seam sealed. Let it set. Decided to slap some paint down just to get it on so I can get this side done. I didn't come all the way out here yet because I need to cap these off here. This got to be cut, and this needs cleaned off and cut off. So I didn't come all the way out for that. I did go ahead and paint the floor. The trans tunnel on this side of the transmission hump. I got some dirt in there, so it all get all cleaned out, and the rest of the way do a final paint on it. That's what it's going to look like inside, at least on this side. Should be pretty good. Let it set up, rinse off. I will have to, I do have a drain plug on this front edge. I'll probably have to come back here and tap one in down here, cut one in for that. But it's coming along. So it is Mother's Day, so I am cutting it off early, getting my stuff packed up as I'm filming this. This can sit for the rest of the day. In fact, all I got to do at this point is, I did park beside the driveway today because it was a nice day, and I thought maybe I might climb under it and rather lay in the grass than anything on a day like today. But anyways, so that was garage. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, comment below, tell your friends, tell your family. I'd like to hear from all of you. Get a few comments here and there, mostly from Dan. Keeps getting banned from everything else. But anyway, it's Mother's Day. Hope you all have a wonderful Mother's Day. Good night.